And just for listeners' sake, I think the questioner probably knows this, but the divine rebel of Eden is never called Satan in the Hebrew Bible, the Old Testament. So again, the wording of the question itself, might feel inaccurate to some listeners, again, but I think the questioner probably knows this anyway, but for the sake of convenience, this is the wording, that we're getting. The Hebrew word Satan is not a proper personal noun. In the Hebrew Bible, in the Old Testament. That's by rule of Hebrew grammar. Hebrew grammar does not put a definite article before a proper personal noun. Neither does English. Okay, I'm not the Mike. Okay, Trey is not the Trey. Okay, that makes no sense at all.
Mike,
in
I
English.
beg to differ there. I beg to differ there, Mike.
You and Donald Trump, right? The Donald, okay? This is not the way English normally works, other than with huge egos, I guess. With English does not prefix the definite article to a proper personal name, and neither does Hebrew. So in Job 1 and 2, in Zechariah 3, every occurrence of Satan in those passages has a definite article. That tells you immediately, if you care about Hebrew grammar, and hey, isn't that what the Old Testament's inspired in? That tells you right away that we do not have a proper personal name. So Satan, capital S Satan, as in the divine rebel of Genesis 3, is not in Job 1 and 2. He's not in Zechariah 3 either. There is no instance where Satan is used as a proper name for any entity in the Old Testament. Now, when it lacks the article, unfortunately, you don't get any help there either. When it lacks the article in the Hebrew Bible, there's no evil divine being referred to as Satan without the article. There is a good one, the angel of the Lord, Numbers 22. He's referred to as Satan without the article. So there you have a divine name and a title and whatnot, but it's a good guy. So, again, I don't want to go too far afield on this, but there's a certain disconnect in the popular thinking about Satan in Genesis 3 and Isaiah 14, Ezekiel 20. I go into all this stuff in Unseen Realm, but a lot of it exists on the website. Go up to drmsh.com, put in Satan, and you're going to find a video of me, doing a search in the Hebrew Bible and showing you these things I just summarized. It's not thrilling, but it makes the point. Now, lest people be troubled, by listening to this, the divine rebel of Genesis 3, of course, the Nachash, that's the name he is called. Serpent, or shining one, or something like that. The diviner, again, the one who's deceiving, whatnot, trying to dispense divine revelation when he shouldn't be. Again, that being Nachash in Genesis 3, eventually is referred to as Satan in later literature, in intertestamental literature, what we properly would call the Second Temple period literature, and of course in the New Testament. So there Satan becomes a proper personal noun. Okay, by that time, it had been used as a proper name. And, it fits. Satan means adversary, and that's what the rebel in Genesis 3 was doing. He was opposing. He was taking on an adversarial role to what God wanted to do in Eden. So it fits. It just so happens that in the Old Testament, that word isn't used as a name, for that particular being.